Combination squares are one of the most popular squares used by woodworkers, and for good reasons. Quality combination squares are precisely milled and very accurate. They come in sizes that are convenient for woodworking. They can be used to lay out 90-degree joinery as well as 45-degree miters. They can be used as a marking gauge. They can be used as a depth gauge. And though not a common need for most woodworking, they can be used as a horizontal or plumb level. Most quality combination squares also come with a hardened steel scriber that stores conveniently in the square's handle. However, sometimes the bushing that's supposed to hold that scriber in the handle doesn't. Now, this can happen because the square was dropped or because the scriber wasn't inserted straight back into the handle. Fortunately, this is usually easily fixed with something as simple as a paper clip. So first I'll remove the scriber from the handle. I'm going to take the paper clip and straighten it out. Then I'm going to bend a little hook into the end of that paper clip. You don't want this hook to be too big because it needs to get past the bushing inside. Now once I have the hook on the paper clip, I'm going to insert that so that the hook goes all the way in, and I'm going to kind of play with this until I can get the hook to grab the edge of that bushing. Now it might take a few tries, and you might have to play with the size of the hook to get it to grab the edge of the bushing. But once you get it, you should be able to pull the bushing out. Now these bushings are usually made of malleable brass. The fingers on the end of the bushing are bent inward to create spring tension to hold the scriber in place. If these fingers get bent outward or broken off, the bushing will no longer do its job. If your bushing is undamaged, simply pinch the fingers closed. You might need to do this with a pair of pliers, but you can probably just do it with your fingers. This brass is pretty soft stuff. Now, we can carefully insert the bushing back into the handle of the square. You might want to take something just to press it all the way in to make it flush. And your scriber should now once again stay where it's supposed to. Now, if any of the fingers of the bushing have broken off completely, the bushing will need to be replaced. You can often buy replacement bushings direct from the manufacturer. However, some manufacturers may require that you send the square back to them for repair. In either case, it's usually a fairly inexpensive fix, and it's really worth it to keep from losing that darn scriber again.